everyone, in this tutorial video I'm gonna show you how to design a street using the Autodesk infraworks with all the slope, depth, width, and 3D models in the Autodesk infraworks. So let's get started. So first I'm gonna open the files that I've already created using the OpenStreetMap of the Autodesk infraworks. And to be able to edit the models, I just have several tips for you, because to move the models, actually you just need to scroll your mouse to be able to zoom in and zoom out, and to be able to right click to drag it left and right, and left click to be able to rotate the models. So I'm gonna choose one road to be our side. Let's choose this one. This is the huge street that we've already created before. So it will automatically come up in the bar like an explanation of the OpenStreetMap. And then if you want to use it, you just have to right click and convert it to a component road and just click OK. So it'll be separated from the other roads of the OpenStreetMap. And now this is after you've converted, it would be separated like this. So actually you could choose your own road, but this is typically one of the most basic route that they're gonna provide you from the OpenStreetMap. And for instance, like if I wanna change the road a bit, and I just click on the materials, more styles, and then this is what it'll pop up. So basically they have a lot of types of materials, but because I want to choose the road, so probably the road, like the roadway, would be the most suitable one. Let's say I'm just gonna make like surveys, and then just click on the other part or just enter to be able to change it. See? And this is how it will come up. And if you want to make like the other one same type as the one we did before, you just have to choose this. And if you see the quick dialog box, you could see that this is probably the one that we chose before. So just click it and it'll have the same type as the one we did before, and hit enter or click away. And then voila, it has the same type as the one we did before. And let's say if I want to just hide this median, I could do that by right click on the road, and then I probably gonna pavement markings and choose the modifying the median. So I just gonna turn off the visibility and click OK. Yep, now it's gonna be more clean, looking more clean. Yeah. And let's say if I wanna just the pavement a bit to be a little bit wider. Let's just type 4 meters in width in the dialog box, and it will be more wide. And then let's say I wanna add greeneries, but I wanna add like a slope and depth in it. I'm just gonna adjust the depth a little bit lower than the road. So if you could see that they have the depth lower than the pavement marking. It's just really easy to be adjusted. Just have to put an exact number of depth, how deep it's gonna be. And then you could, if you wanna like delete this part of like the curve, you just have to click this curve and then delete, and then it'll delete right away. Oh, and then if you wanna like, or maybe that's a bad choice, and then you wanna actually edit something else, and then you could probably just insert road component, and then you could have a lot of options here. And let's say if you want to add the better curve, you could just click on the side of the road you want to make it, and then you could just drag how long it's gonna be. Like maybe if it's gonna be longer than that, just click enter once you finish, or click way. And yep, there it is. Now I've already got another one, another type of curve here. Let's say if we wanna actually split the road into several art, like wanna separate the pavement with greeneries, we could actually do that by right click and then split component. So what it will do is like splitting the pavement into several parts. So we could edit each part and change the material into another one. Just do the same thing over and over again. You could also type it like how long it's gonna be, but I'm just gonna be making it random for now. Let's say if I want to change it to the greenery, just click on the split part component and change it into greeneries. See, it's really interesting. It's really fast and easy to do. Let's say if I want to actually put like water elements, maybe in the middle of the road somewhere, I could also pick styles and then change it into water. See, it's gonna be like blue, but this is not gonna be fitted in the pavement, so just gonna make it a grass for now. Okay, so another options we have is to create 3D models. So to do that, we can just click create environment, and if you want to make just one stand of trees, you could usually just type here, let's say if I want to, there's a lot of options here, and if you want to change it into like, if you just too lazy to actually scroll it one by one. You just type it. Like maybe if you want a shrub, just type it shrub and then say I'm gonna choose this large one. I'm just gonna add it here. Just click on the first and the last point of your shrub. Just make an area of it and then it will come up right away. But it's really small as you can see. So what I will do is click escape on your keyboard first and then it will come up like this. You could adjust the density like for how big it's gonna be, but usually I just the density if there's a couple of them, but because this is only one, I just gonna adjust the height and the size of it and rotate it however I want, or just click on the square part of this to be able to move it and then click away. And let's say if I want to add more, like to cover all of this street, I won't do it one by one. So I just click a row of trees and then I'm gonna pick the trees that's probably suitable for the road. So yeah, I'm just gonna be really picky about one of the trees that I want to make. Okay, let's just get this. Just click on the first point and then the last point of the road. Click enter or just click away. And there we go. Now we have a lot of them. And then now you could play with the density because there's a lot of them, right? See if you just adjust the scroll bar of the density, you could play it like how many trees it's gonna make. It's going to be, and let's say I'll make it like this, and then if you click escape and it'll or click away, you could just hide the dialog button. But if you wanna adjust it some more, you could just double click on the trees to adjust the density, or one click to actually be able to adjust the trees separately one by one. So gonna put it in the greeneries part. And yeah, it's really easy. And if you wanna add like street furniture, they also have it here. The street furniture. So if you wanna make like a light pole, you could also do that. And they would be like so easy to adjust to. Or if you want to make it like a bunch of them, you could also do the same with the row of trees because basically they're in the same libraries. So just gonna pick one of them and then like the first and the last point. See? And then you could just adjust it like where it's going to be. So I'm just gonna click on here and then maybe rotate the angle so it's gonna facing the road and then drag it where it's going to be. It's really easy. And let's say if I want to add like people here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's the same thing. I could add it by row of threes, but if I want to just make one or two, just probably gonna go with the city furniture and then scroll down, and then they would have the people. I'm just gonna pick like maybe standing conversation of two people, and then there you go. So you would have the same kind of thing as the other 3D models. And let's say I wanna create like a tunnel for the road. So if I want to do that, I have to actually right click on road and add structure and add tunnel. And then I can choose like how long the tunnel is gonna be. Like, so let's say I wanna make it a bit further away from the people. So maybe like this, and then click on the end part, and then there you go. It's gonna be like this. And actually, the tree's gonna be affected with it because they're like automatically would follow like, uh where it's gonna be like, because they would think that this is gonna be a tunnel and then this is gonna be the ground parts. That's why the tree is gonna be up top of the tunnel, and we don't want that. We just gonna delete it. And let's say we're gonna add like a slope for the road. Let's say we're just gonna make like an 8% slope. You can just make it like that and type it, and it'll show up right away. As you can see, it's, it's already creating a slope. Let's do the same thing with the other part. And if you can see that there's an elevation number, so it's really easy to navigate. And if you see that it's facing the other way, and if you want to make it like one direction slope, you could probably just click on the road and then add minus to be able to make it to the other side of the road. See, it's really easy. And let's add a car, for instance. Let's say I want to have a Honda somewhere here. Okay. Actually, it's not placed in the right place, but that's okay, because we can actually adjust it a bit, like up and down with this. That's okay. And rotate it, maybe facing that way. It's really easy. But the thing with the 3D is they don't have the slope. So as you could see from the dialog box, you could not actually add slope to the 3D models. So what you could do is actually right click on the uh, cars and click properties, and then they would show up like the rotate and the scale of the car. And then if you just type like maybe I wanna have like a 10 degrees, it would come up right away. If it's not coming up, what you could do is you have to remember to click these auto update options to be able to show the rotate of the cars. Okay, so what I will do, I will just adjust it to make it um as 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 best as possible as I could be to make it match the road. So yeah, there it is. And let's say if I want to add something more, like separate it from this road component, I could also like create, and then there's this transportation, and then you could pick like a component road or like a barrier or right of way, whichever you want. But let's say if I want to make like a barrier, I could also do that. Maybe green barrier right here, and then it will come up right away from here. Just close it, and then it come up like a green barrier. So for creating a barrier for the pedestrian or other stuff, or if you wanna create a component road, it's also possible. Like just drag from the first and the last point, and then it will come up right away. And what you could do is you could actually choose the material too, and they've got several of them. Let's say if I wanna choose wooden frames, and then it would come away, or maybe it's not really suitable. I'm just gonna choose like gravel. Just click away, and I create a gravel, and I could adjust the height too. So it's really separated from the other component of the roads. So yeah, this is it. It's a really easy way to design a street using the Autodesk infraworks if you just have like a 15 or 10 minutes away from your presentation. I hope you enjoy it and see you on the next video. Bye.